everyone. Normally I've been doing my vlogs on Monday, but yesterday I had a bunch of things going on and I was out busy running errands all day. So today I figured I would do a vlog instead. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that is really important and special coming up for me. If you follow my Facebook page or my Tumblr blog, you will know that next year, Sean and I will be celebrating 20 years that we've been together. It's like, I can't even believe that it's been 20 years. It just feels so strange. Like, I feel like it's only been a few years. But yeah, so next year, 2016, will be our 20th year anniversary of being together. Now, we've only been married, actually next year will be 15 years of being married. We met in 1996. We were both, let's see, I was a sophomore, he was a junior in high school, and we've kind of been inseparable ever since. So, to celebrate our 20 years of being together, we have decided that we are going to renew our wedding vows. And we've been talking about this for a long time. We've been talking about getting remarried and having like another wedding, you know, at some point in time. But we kind of decided that 20 years was like a good point to do this because I wanted to do it while we were still like young. I didn't want to do it when we were like old and, you know, unable to have fun. Not that we'd be unable to have fun when we're older, but I feel like I'm at an age now where I'm ready to do this again. I'm ready to like kind of have a fresh start again and you know, start a new chapter in our lives together. You know, we have Elyssa, and we had her shortly after. Here she is right here sitting next to me. We had her shortly after we got married. I was only 20 years old when we got married, and I had Elyssa when I was 21. And so I kind of feel like, I don't know, now that Alyssa's growing up, she's going to be 13, and I kind of feel like I'm kind of ready to like start this new chapter of our life together. And what better way of doing that is by renewing our wedding vows together. So we've been doing a lot of talking and a lot of kind of like initial planning, and after doing some research online, you know, I was kind of thinking, you know, oh, well, it's over a year away. Like, actually, it's 13 months away. You know, we'll have plenty of time. But actually, after doing some research online, I need to start planning. Like, whatever we do, we need to, like, get the ball rolling. So I'm going to be popping some pictures in this vlog as I'm talking about it, just so you guys kind of get an idea of, like, what our ideas for this vow renewal are going to be. We wanted to do something very intimate. We're definitely not having a huge big wedding again. We had a big wedding the first time around, and you know, with all of our family and friends and all of that, and that was all good and fine. But I think this time around we want to do something a lot more intimate. We want to do things that we enjoy. And as we were kind of brainstorming ideas, we were talking about, you know, where we want to do this. Now, we had considered doing it on a cruise. We had considered doing it maybe in Bermuda. But ultimately, I think we both finally decided that the best place for us to do this,
it's very obvious,
is a place kind of where this all, our like relationship has started and began, is in Disney. And so I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to take a few days and we're going to go to Disney. We're going to stay at the Polynesian Resort, one of my favorite resorts. We've been there a couple of times. We've been there to visit the Spirit of Aloha dinner show, and I know they're doing all kinds of renovation to it, but it's just a nice like tropical setting. So I think we're going to spend a couple of days at the Polynesian Resort, and I think we're going to renew our vows right there on Luau Beach, which has the castle in the background, and you know, the fireworks at night, and It's just a really pretty setting. So after our ceremony, we're going to spend just a day or so in the parks, maybe park hopping, doing Magic Kingdom for a little while, and then maybe hop over to Epcot for a little while. And then after that, we are going to hop on board the Disney Magic for a 7-day cruise to the Western Caribbean. Now, while we're kind of been brainstorming ideas, we were thinking, now, do we want to just do this, just the 3 of us, or do we want to include anybody else? Now, we've been talking with Sean's brother and his girlfriend for like the past year or so about going to Disney all together. So we actually asked them if they wanted to join us and, you know, come to the vow renewals with us and then go on the cruise afterwards with us. And they said that they would love to. So we definitely know that they're going to come with us. So it will be us 3 and Sean's brother and his girlfriend. And then Elyssa might possibly bring a friend. And also, I have another really good friend who I've been talking to like throughout this whole like planning process. And I actually asked her, I know that her and her husband have been wanting to go to Disney. They've never been to Disney World. They've been to Disneyland. And they've been talking about going to Disney World. So I actually asked her if they wanted to come like just to Disney with us for the vow renewal. So it wouldn't be a huge group of us. It would be like less than 10. Mm-hmm. And if Elyssa decides to bring a friend, which that's kind of still up in the air too. But it would be definitely under 10 people total. Because like I said, we didn't want to make this a big thing. We kind of wanted to keep it intimate and small and just like keep close like friends or family. Like I'm not having my parents. I'm not going to like do anything like that because I don't want it to be this big whole thing again. I want it to be fun and just small and what we want to do. So that's kind of our plan. So, now that we have kind of an idea of what we want to do, we have got to really like buckle down and start booking. Because with Disney, like everything has to be booked in advance. So I've been doing some research, through the Disney Weddings website. They offer a vow renewal package. They actually offer a few different packages. They offer, small, intimate packages, and they offer these really large, like,
huge wedding
packages where you have like hundreds of people come to. And obviously that's not what we're going to do. We're thinking more of something just really small. Like I said, less than 10 people. We're going to do a ceremony on the beach, the Luau Beach at the Polynesian. After the ceremony, we want to have like a small cake and champagne reception, and they, can set that up for you right there at the Polynesian. Also, we'd like to do dinner, like with our, people that are there with us. And one of my ideas was ohana for dinner, only because we've never done ohana before, and I've heard that it's really good.
Cool.
And it's right there at the Polynesian too. Mm-hmm. So ohana for dinner, and then after dinner we have a special something that I'm not telling. I'm not going to tell anybody. Sean and I were talking about it privately together, but it's another little special something that we'd like to do with everybody, and so that will go for the rest of the evening, and then. After the ceremony day, then on that following day, we'll all go to the parks together and just have fun at the parks before we hop on the cruise. So, I have been actually searching for a dress. Well, we have been searching for dresses because dresses, even like more simple dresses, take forever to come in. Some take up to 8 months to come in. And I wanted to find like the perfect dress. I wanted something light, and I didn't want this huge big ball gown again because that's what I did the first time. I wanted something light. I wanted something like romantic and fitting. And something that I'd be comfortable in all day. Color. And I've been looking for like a blush color because I'm thinking the colors that I want to go for are like the blush pink and like some of like the tropical hibiscus colors, like the pinks and the yellows.
There's like so many different kinds of blush colors that we just need to find the perfect one.
Yeah.
Like...
So we've been really looking. I've tried on a ton of different dresses. I've pretty much narrowed it down to the 3 top dresses that I've liked how they fit. I've liked the color. I'm actually still waiting on a couple of the shops that are local to us. They're getting sample dresses in for me to actually take a look at. So I'm going to kind of wait for that. But I am going to make my final decision probably within the next month or so and order the dress that I want. So that can at least I know that that's done and we'll be able to come in and be in on time and, you know, I can have it fitted and all of that afterwards.
I'm the maid of honor.
And then Elyssa will need to find her dress. And we've been looking for dresses for her for, you know, all different styles. She's kind of looked at some long styles with like a crop top, and then she's looked at some like shorter knee-length style with like lace on the top. And I personally like the lace on the top and kind of a flowy skirt, like knee length.
It's very comfortable.
Yeah, I want her to be comfortable, and I just, you know, I want it to be flowy and
pretty.
Yeah. I don't want anything like crazy and
like the crop top one I tried.
Yeah, that was a little too out there.
It was actually a prom dress.
Yeah, it's more of like a blingy prom thing and not quite the style that I was going for. But yeah, so once we get the dresses ordered, we're gonna also be starting to decide on the actual cruise, because we do need to book that. Now, we can book that anytime because the cruises for 2016 are now available. And I have been doing some research on those as well. I know what cruise we are going on. We are going to go on the Disney Magic Western Caribbean.
Port Canaveral.
Yeah, it's out of Port Canaveral. It stops at Key West, Cozumel, Castaway Key, one other spot there. But we're definitely going to do that cruise. We've never been on the Magic, so it'll be fun to go on a different ship. But now, you know, that we know that Sean's brother and his girlfriend are going to be coming with us, we're going to have to try to decide what we want for staterooms. Now, I definitely want at least a balcony stateroom. I was thinking about maybe doing a concierge stateroom, but I'm not sure yet.
What about like
and then if Elyssa has a friend come with her, we will probably do another like inside stateroom for them that it's like right across from our stateroom. So we're going to have to really do a lot of research on, you know, the type of staterooms that we're going to have to book. And we do want to do that very soon too. I am definitely going to be doing that within this next month, because I don't want to lose out on rooms that are good. Like the good rooms sell out quickly. So that's another thing that we're going to be working on. And then all kinds of other like smaller details, like, you know, what kind of cake we want to do. I've been kind of doing a lot of Pinterest searching.
It'd be really cute if you did something with Mickey and Minnie on the top, like the bride and
I actually saw on Pinterest this really cute, this girl from, I forget where she's from. She's overseas somewhere, but she makes like these little clay figurines to look like the bride and the groom, and then like she'll add like little touches. So this one that I saw had like the bride had Minnie ears on, and then the groom had a Star Wars hat on, and I thought that was really cute because Sean likes Star Wars. So I was thinking something like that. But yeah, we're kind of just getting ideas on, you know, cakes. Obviously, we're not doing anything huge, just something like a one or two small tier cake. It has to be gluten-free because I definitely want to have some of it. So that's another thing. And then like colors and flowers that we want to do. You know, trying to come up with a more permanent color scheme. I definitely love the more tropical colors, like the pinks and corals, and so. But this is all stuff that, you know, we don't have to do right now, but it's just I'm kind of thinking about it, because there's a lot that goes on with even just planning a simple like destination wedding or destination vow renewal. There's actually a lot of planning that I didn't really thought it was going to be a little bit more simple than it is, but I'm thinking that it is a little bit
Gonna need big suitcases.
Yeah, I mean, we got to think of what Sean's going to do for a suit, and, you know, I know what style he's looking for, but, you know, kind of finding something for him. So there's definitely a lot that we're considering. In addition to, like, the clothes and stuff, I want to get Sean a groom's gift. And obviously we already have our wedding rings now. I do know that I am going to be getting a new wedding band because, sorry, the dogs went crazy. That's something that I've kind of been wanting for a while, and since I got a new ring a couple of years ago, I had wanted a different band that went with my new ring. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be getting a new band. But Sean likes his band that he has. It's, you know, practical for work for him, and so he's just going to keep that one. But I wanted to give him something. So one of my ideas was to get him a watch. Well, he kind of knows because I've been asking him.
But it's supposed to be a surprise. So
yeah, it will be a surprise. I'm not, you know, he's not going to, obviously, I'm not going to show which one I've gotten on here. I'm just saying, like, my idea is to get him, like, a vintage watch. And either, like, a vintage Omega or a vintage Rolex or something older that's still in really good shape, that's, I don't know, like, he likes that, like, vintage look. So I'm thinking, like, a watch and maybe having it engraved on the back. Something like that, that I'm going to give him instead of a ring, obviously. So, yeah, so that is what our plans have been kind of containing these past couple of weeks. We've been doing a lot of talking and a lot of kind of decision making and, you know, figuring out what we want to do. And now we actually have to get the ball rolling and follow through on those plans. So I bought myself a new planner specifically for this, and that way I can keep track of all of our dates and, you know, things that have to happen before we go. And yeah, so we will be keeping you all updated on our plans and everything that we've, you know, been deciding to do. And obviously we're going to be videoing when we go next year, so you can look forward to vlogs of that. And I'd like to video, you know, a lot of the planning as well, so that you guys can kind of like see the process of this. Yeah, so I guess until next time, hope you guys have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.